Today we're going to work on putting numbers, decimals, into expanded form. So the way you see this number right now, 9 and 234 thousandths, that is written in standard notation. We're going to put it in expanded form. If you remember, expand it, rubber band it, where we stretch that number out and put the plus signs in between. So the first way that I'm going to teach you, it's called the sum of decimals in standard notation. And that's just really fancy for saying that we just break this number apart and put plus signs in between. So we're going to start in the biggest place value, which right now is the ones place. We're going to start with our 9. Okay, we'll put our plus sign in between. We're going to add that to 2/10. So we have to write 2/10. We have to put our 0 in front with our decimal. Okay, we're done with that. We're going to go next door to the hundredths place. So we have 3 hundredths. We have to make sure that that 3 stays in the hundredths place, so we do that by putting these other zeros in front. We're done with the hundredths place. We're going to add that to the 4 thousandths. So we have to make sure we have those zeros in front. 4 thousandths. Alright, I'm going to show you another one quick. Alright, so write this one in expanded form. I'm going to go through this one quick. We have 3 ones, plus 2/10, plus 7 hundredths, plus 4 thousandths. This next one, it is called the sum of multiplication expressions using decimals. So what we do in this one, that just means we're going to multiply by the place value. So the ones place, we're going to take the number times 1. The tenths place, we're going to take it times 1/10. Hundredths place, we're going to take it times 1/100th. In the thousandths place, we're going to take it times 1,000th. So our number is 6 and 794 thousandths. Our first step is we look at our biggest place value, which right now is 6. We're going to take that times 1 because it's in the ones place. Put that in parentheses. We're going to add that to the next place value, which is 7/10. So we're going to take 7 times 1/10. Put that in parentheses. Done with that one. The next step is move next door to the hundredths. So we're going to take 9 times 100th. Then you just add the thousandths place. This will be 4 times 1,000th. Put that in parentheses and that's it. Alright, there's one other way to write numbers in expanded form. This way is called the sum of multiplication expressions, which is using fractions. So for example, let's say that we have 7 ones. That's the same as 7 times 1 whole, which is the same way you write 1 over 1. Excuse me. Let's say that we have 5/10. Okay, that's the same as writing 5 times 1/10 equals 5/10. Alright, so basically we're just taking these numbers and turning them into fractions. 6 hundredths then would be 6 times 1/100th. Is how you write 6 hundredths. Let's say you have 9 thousandths, it would be 9 times 1/1000th equals 9 thousandths. So if it's in the ones place, you're going to take it times 1 whole. If it's in the tenths place, you're going to take it times the fraction 1/10. If it's in the hundredths, you're going to take it times 1/100th. If it's in the thousandths, you're going to take it times 1/1000th. Okay, let's say that our number is 3 and 294 thousandths. So to write this in expanded form using fractions, we first take 3 times 1. Okay, then we're going to add that to 2 times 1/10, because it's in the tenths place. We're going to add that to 9 times 1/100th, because it's in the hundredths place. And we're done with that one, so now we're going to move to the 4. We're going to add that to 4 times 1/1000th. because the 4 is in the thousands place. Let's try one more of these. All right, let's say we have 9 and 74 thousandths. We're going to start with our ones place and do 9 times 1 because it's in the ones place. I'm going to move to the 0. You can either skip it because it's a 0, or you can write it as 0 times 1/10. Done with the tenths place, move to the hundredths. Add that to 7 times 1/100th. In the hundredths place, move to the thousands place. We're going to multiply it by 1/1000th because it's in the thousands place. And that is it. Good luck on your assessment.